Hello! In previous video we created a button, finite machine states for this button. In meantime I have updated FSM plugin and API has changed a tiny little bit, so I think for the beginning I will show you how to fix the button, and later we will code movement of main hero of our game. Okay, so basically new param is added for enter function of our states. From transition you should update your all states enter method with transition ID. So now you will know from which thanks to which transition given state is activated. Okay, so let's see our hero. I have simple scene here. I have area which I will use to tell if a hero found a jetpack bonus or if he is colliding with any enemy. I have also some small code here to face him left, right, run animation, walking animation, and others, standing, flying, and being stunned by enemies. We will start by adding new FSM. Our first state will be walking. When we are walking we can find bonus jetpack. Then we will be flying. When we are flying we can go into enemy and fall down. Also we can have some fuel and it can be depleted. When we are falling we can hit the ground and we will be stunned. After some time we will go again. Also when we are walking we can enter enemy and be stunned, but this time I would like to reuse script from enemy enter, so I am selecting choose existing here. Also keep in mind you can't name two transitions with the same name, since they must be unique because they are in scene 3 right here. So let's create with different name. And let's select script with condition. Okay, this is our FSM graph. We can implement now first state. to deal with friction in a simple way, we can just make linear velocity smaller when user is not inputting, clicking anything. A lot smaller. Okay, it looks okay. Let's see. Yes, I can move, but animations are not there. So I have face left, I have visual walk for animation. I'm usually implementing many helper methods in logic root, since I can reuse them in different states this way. Let's check now. Beautiful. Okay, let's implement next part when bonus is found. It will be simple since I have trigger right here. It is in a group in this area, so I only need to connect. I'm in prepare, we are resetting this variable, and prepare is used when any related state is activated. Let's check. I don't know what we are checking. Let's add some visual to flying state. Since it will be visual, we should change its type. Like this. It is not updated here. We will reopen hero scene. Nice, but also we want for this visual jetpack to be visible only in flying state. To do this, we need to check only active state on the scene, like this. Now it will be visible only in flying state. So let's implement flying state. minus since negative y is up, and we also need to simulate gravity somehow. So okay, let's remove visual part from walking. It's not necessary here. Friction also not. We have flying sprite here. Can use it on enter. Let's check our jetpack. We need to fix this since I forgot to return our condition, and let's see. Yes, it's working. Inside jetpack I have some on and off animations for jetpack. So oh my. Okay, time to implement our next part, which will be on enemy enter. This one also should be quite simple. We'll do the same trick which we have done with bonus, but maybe in some slightly different way. We have enemy area here, and group enemy area, which you can use but this time I would like to show you something new. There is accomplish method available here, which will work exactly like how we implemented our on bonus jetpack found transition. If we will accomplish this transition, it is implemented in parent, it will do exactly the same, it will work exactly the same. Sometimes you can even connect signal directly to accomplish function. So let's implement next state, falling. In falling state, I think we will want to have only gravity and no steering. Also jetpack will be invisible anyway. After falling we have ground heat. I would like to use ray this time, and this ray will be inside our transition, so it will be removed from our scene tree and will not be calculated if it's not needed. So in our implementation we can just check if it is hitting ground. A body name ground. Let's say this will be good enough. And for stun we don't need any control scheme, just stun animation. On enter this state. And we will exit stun state after some time. Let's say 3 seconds. I believe I will check how state time. Yes, I remember correctly. So let's check. Yes. I'm making this mistake a lot recently, don't know why. And we can walk again. Well, we can also implement fuel depleted transition. Maybe check if our transition that is reusing the same script is working, and remove bonus when it is taken, because right now it stays on the level. So let's start with removing it. This should do it. Let's check if we will be stunned by enemy. We are not. Something is not right. Oh, I think the signal is not connected to on enter enemy. We should not forget about this. So this should be it. Yes, it's working now, and we can implement on fuel depleted. I think we will hold our fuel information in flying state, but usually I would hold this kind of stuff inside hero, so each state could have easy access and modify it if the state wants this. But let's implement this here. I don't know. And when we are holding up a button, we will decrease some fuel. Maybe. Well, maybe this max. Also, we should reset fuel left when we are entering the state, since we can find many jetpacks during our gameplay. Yes, it's looking like it's working. Also, one more thing, since we are dealing with linear velocity of bodies, our FSM should work in fixed thread. Maybe next time I will show you how to do some more advanced stuff. Well, not really advanced, but how to init manually or how to update it manually. This may be handy if you would like, for example, have your logic, update logic inside integrate force method and modify physics state directly. For now, this will be it. Thank you a lot.